Welcome into A to Z Sports Prime Time on this Wednesday evening. Hope everybody's having a great night. Hope you're with friends, family, or if not yet, you're on your way. And I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving. We're always grateful for you guys spending a little bit of your time with us 5 days a week. So, given that everybody was going to break for the holiday weekend, we did not initially plan on doing a primetime show tonight. But because Todd Downing, Titans offensive coordinator, spoke to the media for the first time since his DUI arrest last Friday, felt kind of important to be able to react to this news with you guys and give you something to chew on until we come back, no pun intended, given Thanksgiving, until we come back from the Thanksgiving holiday. So you'll hear from Todd Downing tonight, and we'll refresh some comments for you from Mike Vrabel, the head coach, on Tuesday. And certainly we will react to all of this together. Before we do anything, before we get anywhere, before you hear from Todd, Vrabel, or anybody in between, need you guys to share this show. If you're on Twitter, retweet it, bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Facebook Live, share now to public. That's in the bottom left. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, subscribe to the channel and make sure you throw a like on the video. We would be grateful for you doing so. And then we can go ahead and get this thing started, a mini prime time on a Wednesday night. Welcome into A to Z Sports Prime Time from the Superbook Sports Studios. I'm your host, Buck Rising, and I am proud, as always, to be presented to you, you know this, by our friends at the Ashton Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Advantage. Gary Ashton brought me a pie today. Outside of that, the Intel Edge. That's what you can get at the best real estate brokerage in the city, in the state, in the county, whatever you desire. Gary Ashton will help you win the buyer battle, sell your home for more, or get your dream address without the stress at GaryAshton.com. And also very, very generous at Thanksgiving. Lovely pumpkin pie that Gary brought to the radio studio today. Two Rivers Ford in Mount Juliet, 2023 model year Ford's available now. Do your Christmas shopping early because it's always fast, easy, and fun at Two Rivers Ford. Or you can build your own Ford the way that I did online at tworiversford.com. TrueMav Fitness, where you go to work off all that holiday food that you will be consuming. You love it. Now's the time of year to enjoy it with your friends, your family, and your loved ones. But then maybe go enjoy a sweat at TrueMav Fitness and get your fitness goals back on track. TrueMavFitness.com for their membership offers and for your first workout free. And of course, Superbook Sports, football on Thursday, football on Sunday, football on Monday, basketball, hockey, whatever it is in between. Superbook Sports is where you can go to get in on the action, no matter what time of year it is. Superbook.com for terms and conditions. Gambling problem, call the Tennessee Red Line, 1-800-889-9789. So, Todd Downing, a lot there to process and a difficult situation, right? It's complex. I understand the idea of due process. I understand that those guys are in highly pressurized, guys and gals, now that we have a more equal opportunity work environment in the NFL where females are starting to be incorporated into training staffs, scouting staffs, coaching staffs, and the like, whatever. These people are under a lot of pressure. I'm aware of that. I also am very, very cognizant of the fact that Todd Downing made a mistake that could have literally cost lives. It happens all the time. Driving under the influence is one of the most damning things that a person can do, especially in a society where there are ride shares, especially in a society where the ride shares are provided to you for free as a part of your employment relationship with the organization. The NFL provides free ride shares, or rather, the Titans organization provides free ride shares for their staff, always at their disposal and never at any personal cost. So all of this being said, I didn't necessarily know what to expect from Todd Downing today, other than I didn't really expect to learn much more because, of course, he's not going to comment too terribly much on an ongoing legal situation. But I want you to hear his opening statement for yourself, and then we can discuss at length what exactly that means.
First of all, I'd like to acknowledge how serious this situation is. I understand what a sensitive and troubling subject this is, and I'm not naive to how much pain there may be for some people, involved in similar situations. I put my family through some things that they don't deserve. I have an amazing wife and an amazing son who love me unconditionally, and I don't want them to have to endure anything more than what I've brought on. It's devastating that my actions or anything that I'm involved with could ever bring negative attention to or bring distractions to this organization, to the ownership, Miss Amy, and to the front office and obviously Coach Vrabel. I believe in myself as a man, and I believe that I will answer the bell to lead this offense going forward. I thank Coach Vrabel and John Robinson and Miss Amy for allowing me the opportunity to lead this offense going into this weekend. And these guys in the locker room, they deserve for me to put my best efforts forth in that. Because of the nature of the situation, I know there are a lot of questions. I know people are looking for details and answers, and unfortunately, because of the situation, I'm not able to discuss quite a bit of that evening. And at the proper time, when appropriate, I will answer any questions that I can.
So that's Todd Downing speaking with the media today. Now, it went on for some length, asking questions about the report in the affidavit where he was clocked at going somewhere between 95 and 100 miles an hour. Couldn't comment. He was asked if he was drinking on the plane or at the facility. Couldn't comment. Obviously, we know there was going to be a certain amount of these things that he cannot answer because it would either further implicate him in wrongdoing in ways that he doesn't want to deal with already, further implicate Mike Vrabel, the Titans organization, whomever that is tangled up in this mess right now. Because obviously there are a lot of questions to be answered about this, but he's not going to do it at a public press conference with an ongoing legal situation where all of that can very, very much be held against him if he answers in a way that is, problematic, for lack of a better term. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at the situation for Todd Downing, and here's the thing. Okay, he's going to continue to coach this offense moving forward, and he said he's confident that he'll answer the bell and all these things, and that's all well and good. His job is to go win football games. Mike Vrabel's job is to win football games. They feel like Todd Downing continuing on as the offensive coordinator gives them the best chance to win a football game on Sunday against the Cincinnati Bengals that they could really use. I listened to Mike's comments yesterday about it on Tuesday, and we'll refresh them for you here. And I'm conflicted because you guys know my position on getting moral or ethical guidance from a sports team, a football team. That's not really who I'm looking for to be on the forefront of that situation, even as they are in a public platform, and their actions are very, very highly scrutinized. Some of them looked up to as role models as far as the athletes go, some of the coaches as well. And in all of this situation, sending a message like keeping this guy on with zero game-related punishments, for lack of a better term. No suspension that's going to cost him a game in a way that a player, and there are some examples, in a way that a player would likely have been suspended for at least a game for violations of the personal conduct policy. So listen to Mike Vrabel's comments on it on Tuesday. See if you understand why I might feel conflicted about this.
Keep working until the league process comes to a conclusion, or how do you handle that now?
Well, we'll continue forward with, how things were as Don is our offensive coordinator. Now those things could change. I want to make sure that everybody understands that at any point in time when we hear from the league or, that the legal process, those things could obviously change. I want to make sure that everybody understands that. But as right now, that's where we're at, status quo.
So that's where they're at, status quo, which means, moving forward with Todd as the offensive coordinator, that would indicate to me that, maybe they have some in-house discipline situations that are going on, but nothing that's going to cost him legitimate time as to what it is that these guys work their entire lives to do, which is go out and try and win a football game, right? I think that they would benefit optically just from the message that they send. They're entitled to use their platform any way that they want to. Their gifts, their abilities, give them the platform that allows them to, public message in any way that they choose for any cause or, in not in favor of certain causes. But I think that just letting Todd continue to go out there, do the job until the league tells us otherwise, it's tough to kind of justify that to people who have been in a situation where their lives have been affected by a driver who is under the influence of something. And we all know somebody or have had a personal experience to that effect. You know how devastating that can be. Not just, a loss of life in general, but a situation that's so easily avoided. So it really feels like a missed opportunity to me. You guys can comment how you feel about it, fair or foul. Todd Downing continuing on as the offensive coordinator for the Tennessee Titans in the comment section. And certainly that conversation will continue, and it'll, I would imagine, be a talking point on the broadcast of the Bengals and the Titans on Sunday. That's the next time that we'll talk to you. Sunday night after Titans and Bengals. Actually, no, we'll talk to you Sunday morning because we'll do Titan game day morning, and then I've got Titans radio pregame. And we'll enjoy the game together one way or the other. And we'll certainly talk about it before and afterwards on A to Z Sports Prime Time. Have a great holiday weekend, as I said, and we'll see you all on Sunday.
All right, we haven't scored a point since I came in here. I am gone, guys.
What? That's it? We got a couple more questions. No, that's it?
Peace out by the GM.